report from the Institute for the Study of Global Anti-Semitism and Policy is accusing Qatar, where the political leaders of Hamas live in luxury hotels while calling for jihad, of using its weight in terms of being the largest foreign donor to American universities in order to manipulate our institutions. The report reads in part, quote, "At the time of writing, the state of Qatar contributes more funds to universities in the United States than any other country in the world. As ISGAP has exposed on numerous occasions, billions of USD are being donated to higher education without being declared as funding from Qatar by universities. Collaboration on joint projects between different U.S. universities utilizing foreign companies, including Spain, to transfer money from Qatar into various universities. Notably, evidence indicates that the Spanish energy company Iberdrola and its American subsidiary Avangrid were utilized as conduits to indirectly channel Qatari money into partnerships with U.S. universities without proper disclosure," end quote. This is something that came up a lot at that hearing we were talking about in the last segment. So here is Harvard President Claudine Gay stonewalling New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik on this line of questioning.
Harvard receives funding from foreign entities and governments which support its Middle East Studies Department, correct?
We receive funding from a variety of sources because we have alumni from all over the world.
But that is correct, right? The Middle Eastern Studies Department?
We receive funding from various sources.
It's a yes or no. Are you not aware where the Middle Eastern Studies Department receives funding?
We receive funding from various sources.
I am asking you a yes or no question. You are under oath in front of the United States Congress. You are giving lip service provided your attorneys. It's a yes or no question. Harvard receives funding from foreign entities and governments which support its Middle Eastern Studies Department, correct?
We have alumni all over the world, and we benefit
so the answer is correct.
From their
yes?
philanthropy.
Yes? The answer is correct?
We receive support from our alumni from all over the world, from individuals.
And what amount of support is that reported to the federal government?
I'd have to actually look at our filings.
You don't know? As the president of the university, you don't know?
Not that particular number.
It's
no,
$1.5 billion over the past 3 years. Are you aware of that?
I don't know if that is the correct number, but that's the number you've shared.
Has Harvard reported all of the federal... Oh, my time.
And it's not just the university system that's being bought and paid for in a way similar to what China already does. The Daily Wire notes that, quote, "The Qatar Investment Authority established in 2005 has estimated total assets of between $500 billion and $1 trillion. It is invested in the Empire State Building, Plaza Hotel, and St. Regis Hotel, New York City. And according to a 2022 publication by the U.S. Qatar Business Council, plans to invest $45 billion into the United States market," end quote. Joining us now to discuss all of this and more is national security researcher John Rosamondo. John, thanks for being here tonight. How important is it for Congress to uncover exactly where these funds are coming from and for what purpose?
Well, it's important for Congress to find out where these monies are coming from, because these countries have an agenda. They have a certain way that they want things. Qatar is the biggest supporter in the Sunni world of jihad terrorism. It's the Qatar Investment Authority owns the City Center, which is a major billion-dollar shopping center here in Washington, D.C. It is paid for the Brookings Institution, giving money to the Middle East Institute, and it has a direct impact on public policy here in the United States. Why is Qatar, which is one of Hamas's biggest funders, now a major non-NATO U.S. ally since Joe Biden became president?
And then that's the big question, as you're saying right now. So we have Qatar backing Hamas. Another big backer of them, right, is Iran. And who was just in Iran was the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin. We saw him talking to Raisi, and he was thanking him. He was thanking Raisi and Iran for all the advanced weapon, or for all the weaponry, I should say, that they have been given. And I have it noted here. It's Iranian kamikaze drones, artillery shells, and bullets. Putin is saying it helped to turn the tide of war for him over in Ukraine. But what do you make of this growing warmth or friendship between Russia and Iran?
Well, I think what we're seeing is a growing, axis of Iran, Russia, and China, but that has become a de facto alliance. I mean, the Iranians and Russians support each other in the Middle East.